Hey, so you know that human benchmark test? The one test that had PewDiePie and other YouTubers? Turns out it's pretty easy to cheat on using Python. Let me show you how. This video will cover the reaction time benchmark. Other benchmarks on this website will be covered in future videos. You can stay notified by hitting that bell icon. Okay, so let's get started. Step 1. Download Python 3.7. Remember to check Add to Path when installing. Next, we will need to download and install the following requirements using pip. We can do this by typing these commands from the description into the command prompt with admin privileges. Alternatively, you can download the requirements.txt and use pip install -r file name to download all the requirements in one go. We've done the setup, now we can create a new folder on your desktop to store the Python files. Create a new txt file and change the extension to .py. Make sure your file extensions are enabled in the settings. Now, step 3. This is the fun part. Right click your new Python file, edit with idle, and paste this into the code editor. You can find this in the description. These are just libraries that we downloaded moments ago. Okay, let's find the human benchmark test online and go to the reaction time benchmark. In this benchmark, we have to click on the box to begin the game. Then, as soon as the box turns green, we have to click on it as soon as possible. The quicker we can do this, the lower the time and the better the score is. The best way I know to bot this game will be to check when the colour in the box changes to green. When this is detected, we can trigger a Python script to click the box. To make the scripts quicker, we will only check for a single green pixel on the screen. So as soon as we detect the pixel as green, we click. First, we need to know the RGB value of the green pixel. Search in Windows for idle, launch the Python shell, then type import pyautogui and then pyautogui.display mouse position. The shell will tell you the position your mouse is currently on and its RGB value. Now we can hover over the green box in the benchmark and pay close attention to the data. You can stop the program from running by pressing Ctrl and C. The data shows us X and Y coordinates of the mouse here and the RGB values of the pixel here. If you didn't know, RGB just stands for red, green and blue, and they are the elements of every coloured pixel on the screen. In this case, the first value is 75 red, the second value is 219 blue, and the third value is 106 green. These values, along with the coordinates, will be imported for the next step. Copy the RGB values and position from the shell and paste it into our Python script. We will be using these so the bot will know when and where to click. Now, there are two ways to perform a click. We could use pyautogui's click function, like this, or we could use the Windows 32 API to perform a click more directly. I'll be using the API because it's much quicker than pyautogui, and we will get better scores if we're quicker. To do this, we can create a click function like so. All this does is uses the Windows 32 Python library to move the mouse to a currently undefined XY position. Then, it will press down on the left mouse button, wait for a bit, then stop pressing down on the left mouse button. We do want the 0.1 second delay, as clicks can fail to execute if they're done too quickly. Now we can do the main script. Start by typing while not keyboard is pressed Q. This line will keep checking if we press the letter Q. If we are not pressing that key, then it will continue with our scripts. Now we need to check for the RGB value of the pixel on screen using the data we got earlier. We can do this using if pyautogui.pixel with the coordinates from before inside, then add 1 in the straight brackets next to it, and 2 equal signs, with the green value afterwards from what we got earlier. The straight brackets in the line are important. They contain the index for the RGB values starting from 0, meaning if it's 0, it will check for red, if it's 1, it will check for green, and 2 will check for blue. In our case, we only want to check for green, by putting in 1 for the index, and then checking if the value of green is 219. By only choosing one colour, we can make the scripts run quicker. Now we know when the colour changes, we can call the click function we made earlier, but the click function wants X and Y coordinates as a parameter, which we can just copy from here. Finally, we can add the quit line at the very end of the script. Make sure it's not indented as to be a part of the while loop or the if statement. And that's it, we've done it. Press run and go to run module, and then switch on over to the reaction time benchmark and click start.
Oh my god, inhuman reactions!
So as you can see, it works, and we've just got some impossibly quick reaction times. But is this bot even quick? I got 36 milliseconds, which is the same as 0.036 seconds, almost as quick as the speed of sound. Yet, if you look at my stats, my bot is actually average when you compare it with the bot section of the chart. If you guys have any suggestions on how to make my bots quicker, then please comment them down below. Also, if you had any questions about the tutorial, I'll try to answer them too, so you can feel free to ask me anything. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.
5, 6, 7, 8.